What's going on is Ronnie Hicks Productions. Within this video, what I want to do is I want to show you guys some of the drones that I use. Also, I want to show you how I crashed my drone 2 different times. So I started off using the MAVIC AIR 2 drone. And this is one of the best drones that came out in 2020. Now I currently don't use this drone because I've crashed it. So I just upgraded to another drone, which I'll show you later in the video. But this is the drone that I started off with. This drone takes pretty decent pictures and it takes some pretty good 4K video. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna post a link at the top of this video on the right-hand side, and that'll take you to my San Francisco travel video in which I did. That video that you see, I shot it with this drone. The air footage and the air photos, I shot it with this drone. Very good, crisp, sharp, 4K, 60 frames a second video footage. So I'm gonna show you the video clip of me as I was in New York. I crashed this drone into a building. Now, as I was kind of orbiting around the bridge, you'll see the drone crash into the building and it goes tumbling down. So I'm gonna show you that video right now. So what you're currently seeing right now is the drone moving and orbiting slow to the left. Now, from where I was sitting, I could not see how close I was to the building. And you see that the drone crashes into the building and comes tumbling down. You just seen that video, that's what happened. Now, I'm gonna show you what that drone looks like now because I still have that drone, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like after the damage has been done. So this is the drone right here. It's very damaged. It's broke. You know, the propellers broke off. The legs are broke. It's just damaged all the way around. As you saw, it hit the building because it doesn't have sensors on the side. Hit the building, came tumbling down on somebody's balcony. Now, the good thing about it is I was able to retrieve the drone by calling the hotel. It's a hotel building in New York, right by one of the bridges. I'll show you what it looks like. That's a picture there that you see of the building that I crashed into. This drone does not have side sensors. It only has sensors on the front, sensors on the back, and sensors on the bottom. Had this drone had side sensors, it would have been able to detect that the building was there and keep me from crashing into the building. So that's what happened with this drone, and I wanted to keep it to show you guys the damage. Now, I had to rebuy the drone. I bought this drone again. I'll show you. I repurchased the drone, the MAVIC AIR 2. Now, I have a lot of batteries because you know the Fly More combo, it comes with a total of 3 batteries instead of 1. Just from this combo here, I got a total of 6 batteries in addition to the ones that I've already purchased. This is it here. I crashed this downtown Chicago. I was downtown Chicago trying to film something and I didn't have enough satellites. Now, those of you who fly drones, you know that you have to have a certain amount of satellites before you take off. I believe it's more than 12. The more satellites that you're connected to, the better the drone will operate in the air. I crashed it pretty badly. And this is the drone that I crashed in New York. This is the one that I crashed in Chicago. By the way, I do have a Chicago travel film that I'm currently working on. This is how damaged it is. When I crashed this drone, it was totally my fault. I took off when I wasn't supposed to. Now, one thing about the drone that I crashed in New York, I'm glad that I was able to get it back so that I can get the SD card out of the drone so that I still can use that footage to create my New York film. I'll post the link to these videos in the description. I'll post the link to my New York video and I'll post the link to my San Francisco video so that I can let you guys check that out. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the drone that I purchased after buying these. I'll show you my new drone that I purchased, DJI AIR 2S. Now this drone is a lot better than the first 2. So I said, you know what? I'm not gonna buy that drone again for the 3rd time. I might as well just go ahead and upgrade, get the drone with the 1-inch sensor because this came out a little later. So it only made sense just to go ahead and buy this one. But this one here is the drone that I'm using to shoot my Chicago film and every other film going forward. I don't have much video on the channel of me using this drone, but going forward, you'll see. I'm gonna show you what this drone looks like. So I do keep it inside of a nice, solid, protective case. Because again, I travel around everywhere with these things and I want to make sure that it's safe. So again, I got several batteries with the drone. This is just a few. This is just a total of 5, 1 inside the drone and 4 at the top. I also have another probably, let's see, 3, 4, 5, another 5 batteries that I have. So I have a total of 10. I have a total of 10 different batteries that I have for the drone. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just pull it out, show it to you up close so that you guys can see it. Again, it has a 1-inch sensor. The bigger the sensor, the better the image, the more detailed the image would be. This drone takes way better pictures, and what I'll do is I'll incorporate a picture. If you've seen my last video, my smaller video that I put together about my traveling, you'll see a lot of pictures in there. You'll see that I used this drone to shoot a lot of those air shots. So let me show you what this looks like up close. I always make sure that I keep my things nice and neat. I have the propeller holders on the top and the bottom. Those are from PGY Tech. I'll open it up, let you guys check it out. And again, this drone was used to shoot a lot of these pictures that you're viewing now. So here you have it, just opening it up a little bit, show you guys what it looks like. I'm very careful with it. Now I will be getting another drone. It's most likely going to be the Autel drone, because the thing about the Autel drone is the Autel drone doesn't have geofencing, which means that I'll be able to fly anywhere without the software hindering me from being able to take off. One thing that I don't like about the DJI drones is the DJI drones have what is called geofencing. Maybe near an airport, you're probably about a few miles from the airport. Within the software, it won't allow you to take off. I'm going to roll in some footage of when I was on an island. It didn't allow me to take off, and I really wanted to get some footage of that island. So I'm gonna roll in that footage. So I just tried to take off with my drone, and because this drone is made by the brand of DJI has these safety mechanisms, which are really not even safety mechanisms, or safety locks on the drone that don't allow you to take off in certain places. So I can't even take off with the drone and film from the air. I had it all set up and all ready to go, but can't do it. Air 2S, 1-inch sensor, shoots in 5.4K, 20 megapixel pictures. Very nice. I have an ND filter on there. Just want to show you that. So that's pretty much it. That's all I want to show you guys is the type of drone that I use. Again, most of the videos that you currently see on the channel was shot with the MAVIC AIR 2 and not the MAVIC AIR 2S. It's really called the DJI AIR 2S now. They kind of changed the name, but again, most of the videos that I currently have, those are shot with the MAVIC AIR 2, not the AIR 2S. But the videos that you'll see going forward, you'll see that they'll be shot with this. So you can pretty much gauge the quality from the 1-inch sensor. And I believe the MAVIC AIR 2 has a 1/2-inch sensor, if I'm not mistaken. But again, these things are not cheap. They're very expensive. I believe this one is like, just for the drone alone, it's like $900, almost $1,000. Fly More combo for the MAVIC AIR 2 is like, I forget what the price was, but I'll roll it in on the screen. I'm sure the price has dropped by now. It's Ronnie Hicks Productions. If you like what I've shown, please subscribe to the channel, press like on the video. I'm gonna take you guys on a journey on this channel. I'm gonna be going so many different places, traveling to so many different areas. I'm gonna be doing so many things, so stay tuned so you can see what I have to bring. Again, Ronnie Hicks Productions. Peace.